Okay, so one thing that people may not know, or they may know, I don't know, is that OPAL, Fours OPAL, can actually be a controller and a sequencer in Ableton Live. So a lot of people may see it as just one trick pony, that it does all these cool glitchy sounds, but you can actually, if you're into step sequencing and you like that electron type flow, use this in your sequencer. So I pulled down an 808 core kit. This is an Ableton based kit. I put the controller on its own channel here, and then I mapped it and pushed in, right? And then auto here and press record on here. So now it will trigger when I put the right notes in. In order to know the right notes, you got to know where they are. So C3 is where this note happens to live, which it doesn't live now because for some reason I think I deleted it by mistake. Or I deleted something. There we go. It's back now. Okay, sorry about that. Why is this still here though? All right. So anyway, C3 is the first note. Now this thing here determines your note. So it will plug a C5 in, generally speaking, if you do that. So if you're going to use the same note over and over and over, set your note before you do your, before you drop the actual hammer on the thing right up here. So let's say I want to make a 4 to the floor, which I don't really do, but I'm just going to show you. You can do it. You could actually have the volume to a little bit less. You can do ratchets and all that kind of stuff too. So here you go. Watch. I would have to speed this up to make it interesting for some people. So I'll do that. Okay. Doesn't matter. I'm not really a techno person, but that's not my style. But there's nothing wrong with it if somebody, that's what somebody likes. I'm going to put in a basic rhythm that I would use with this. So you need to know, the trick is just knowing where it's at. So if that's C3, C4, C5, I mean C3, C sharp, right? So the next note, if you're into this vibe, is going to be there. It should be D3, right? If I'm trying to get to this one. All right, then check this out. Now this is really basic. You could get crazy in here and do some stuff. Like maybe you don't want this kick drum to play all the time. So you want it to a percentage, you want to adjust it where it just plays a little bit less. And you want some ratchets in there. And you want to nudge it a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe you want to nudge the... So if you're into step sequencing and that's your thing, you can do it this way. There's this, which is randomizer. If you really want to get crazy, you can start doing randomizing your patterns and doing some, it'll get crazy. But that's on you as far as the type of music you want. I wouldn't probably use a sequencer for basic patterns. To me, it kind of defeats the purpose. There is the MIDI generative stuff in Ableton that you can use to help generate patterns too. This is fun though if you want this. And by the way, if you're sick of this color, because sometimes it can be, they offer different hues and different shades of those hues, so you can adjust it to your liking. I might want to go with a red personally, and maybe a little bit darker than that. There you go. So you can adjust stuff like that if you just want to see it a little bit different for your eyes, so you're not stuck with that one thing. And these options do work. I just don't really use them. Don't have a really reason for it. All this mod stuff, tax, skew, delays, all that good stuff. This, I'm not sure what this is used for in this particular setting. I'd have to look that up, just like you would have to do, because I didn't do it. But you do have the probability. You have the notes and the note length, so you can lengthen the notes, like if you want to hold them, I guess. I don't know why you do that on drums. Maybe there's a reason. If there's an 808, maybe you need to hold it or something. I'm not sure. Let's make it go higher. Okay. But anyway, so you got note length. Tells you right here. It tells you which note you're on, probability, and then this is like your. I think this one has to do with how often it plays or something like that. Like if you wanted to, like, let's say you want to. I forgot the thing, but it's like play this one, have it skip it one time. It's like trig. It's all your trigs, basically what it is. So this is me. It's gonna play only on the second time around. See, it skips this, and this means that it'll play the first time around, but it'll skip the second. And then you can do it all kinds of different things. And then of course you have, like how if you want to go less than 16 steps here, you can do that. You got 8 patterns you can use, so you can create the patterns that you want going on. And there is a way to where you could use this separately. Like let's say you wanted to use this for the hats, but you want to do the kick separate so that you have different stuff going on. You can do all that too with it. I mean, it's just a controller at this point, right, to control the drums. So anyway, that's it for this video. I just wanted to show you that Opal has more to it than just being what it is. You can use it as a controller.